So today we celebrate the memorial of one of the few doctors of the church. Athanasius lived around the 4th century, many years ago. And at the time, there was a man called, a priest called Arius. And Arius used to go around preaching and saying that Jesus Christ, no, look at him on the cross, dying. There was no way this man was fully human and fully God, divine. The divinity of Christ could not have made him die on the cross. And when he was dying like this, no, the divinity of Jesus Christ had left his body. He was not divine. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. And you see, it sounds logical, it sounds reasonable. And he was preaching. So when you have time, you can read. You can go on the search engines and type Arius, Arianism, and read about it. Sometimes it's good for you to have knowledge, to see the process, what the church has gone through. So if we are saying the creed on Sunday, if you listen very well, you see the kind of things we say. God from God, light from light, true God from true God, begotten, not made. All these were, of course, things that came out of councils, like the Council of Nicaea in 325, to fight the ideas that were going on at the time. And Athanasius, that is why he's called a doctor of the church. He was the secretary to the bishop in Alexandria. Athanasius was an African from Egypt, and he worked tirelessly. Some will say that more than 5 times he was exiled from his diocese. Exiled. Even Constantine himself exiled him. The son of Constantine, after the death, brought him back. Oh, the bishops who were supporting Arianism, they later went, got him up, they exiled him again. He had to run to the Pope at the time, Pope Julius I, to put his case before him. That no, Christ is fully God, truly divine, truly man. There was no point that his divinity left. They were fighting him. But Athanasius never ever gave up. And I've said this before. Those of you who have the opportunity to go to Rome one day, when you go, you enter the St. Peter's Basilica, the throne, the chair of the Pope, what we call the chair of Peter, for the work this man has done. You will see his statue as part of the 4 saints who are just beside the throne. So Athanasius is there with John Chrysostom for the east. And then for the west, we have St. Augustine and Ambrose. They are all there for the work they did in defending the faith. What can we learn from Athanasius? Intelligent, sharp in the mind, sharp in reasoning. He used his talents. Of course, he became a bishop later, but he used his talents in defending the faith, to the point that all these heresies, heretic thoughts, were pushed away. What can I, Emmanuel Binkuju, do with what God has given me? Your talents. What can you do to support in this our world that they make it look like this is one of the ideologies? Christianity, it's one of the ideas. Religion is a choice. You choose your choice, as we say, to be a Christian or let us be firm in faith. Whether through social media, whether through interaction with friends, let us be firm in the faith and defend the faith. Athanasius was exiled, chased out of his own diocese. Don't give up. They will chase you, they will beat you, they will insult you, they will tell you, you are a cake. You are whole, school now. Say, don't give up. You know the truth. And the truth will obviously set you free. The second point, and we end from the first reading. Yesterday we read, from the book of Colossians. So we did not actually continue the Acts of the Apostles. So if you have time, read yesterday's readings for the day, not for the celebration. We celebrated St. Joseph the Worker, so we changed the readings. It starts from Acts of the Apostles chapter 15. And there you see why today's reading came. Paul and Barnabas went around preaching. Why not? Gentiles came in droves, converting, ready to change. And some of the Christians who came, those who had been converted earlier, who came from Jerusalem to where Paul and Barnabas were preaching and all that, and these were Gentile towns, insisted that those who have, accepted conversion should be what? Circumcised. Like the Jews, Jews are circumcised. They must be circumcised, or else they cannot be Christians. So what happened? These are saying, hey, let's go by the Mosaic law. Paul and Barnabas say it's not necessary. You don't need to be circumcised. So a debate, like confusion. They said, okay, let us not fight in the Catholic Church. That is why we are reading Acts of the Apostles in Easter, so that we can see what the earliest church did. So let us send people to Jerusalem. Paul, Barnabas, Moncombra, go meet the rest of the apostles, the elders, and discuss this issue. In the Catholic Church, it is not choboy. Recently, one bishop went somewhere and the church members, and I said, hey, the students of sociology, then it means, of course, the church must also make sure that there is, we go by the avenues for listening to people. Parish councils are working, the deans are working, they are here, because if a bishop goes to his diocese and a parish, and the people are holding placards, it's dangerous. Or you don't think so? Like Venezuela, workers on demonstration. In the Bible, it shows us how debates, when issues come, how the church solves them. So they sat down, they listened to all the sides. And as you heard, they say, okay. We have heard everything. Paul and Barnabas, what you are saying is true. They don't need to be what? Circumcised. However, we heard it. They shouldn't eat strangled animals. They shouldn't do unlawful marriages. Blah, blah, blah. All these things were what? Given to solve an issue. Let us learn from the earliest church the things they did for us. Reason why Catholicism, Christianity is alive today. Amen.